how far he took the design, but spine really resonated to us as the design that really stood out conceptually. That there are naturally occurring spines all throughout nature, and perhaps we should think about pulling inspiration from these sources of thinking. Evolution has really distilled this down to be one of the most efficient systems that are all rooted within a central spine, that a lot of architecture has thought about this in an expressive way of a spine that efficiently has these expressive elements that come off of it, but is all rooted within a common anchor and really
Nice
ties
design.
the site.
Well done.
Yes, so Ian's great. He's
That's impressive. Sorry.
But we have experience within the company as well. This is one of our largest medical facilities outside the United States, built by an HGR. This was done out of our Princeton, actually all over. We're a global firm, so we have offices throughout, but this was a joint effort that really expressed this idea of a central shared spine and these, what we call endearingly, backpacks that came off of the spine. But the efficiencies of it really proved to be quite powerful, just as a functional standpoint, but also from an expressive standpoint. The spine also then became the anchor that becomes a focal point, a destination, and an icon.
So going with the idea of the spine, we decided to create the main circulation, and that fronts the major green space Central Park idea with views of the water as well. So this is where a lot of your public circulation is going to happen. And it's also going to create a link between the nodes. So we have our head, our eyes, our body. So they're branching off of that major spine. So this major spine is really the center of this concept. And it's really the most efficient because we're really gaining a lot of views outwards, like I said, into the green space, the waters, and then providing lots of natural daylight going inwards. We're trying to be respectful of also what's going to happen behind and really trying to create something that's dynamic. Because from what we know, it's going to be a lot of residential, high-rise condos. So we really want to try to animate this side a little bit more while creating this side as a softer edge. We really want to bring that view and widen it at the end because we have a lot of traffic coming down from the north to the south. And then we also have our east-west views. So this is really going to provide a lot of opportunities for engagement, with volumes, and how we can play with the textures, and really blend it in well with the landscape and provide an anchor point for all the future developments that will happen around it.
So, using that idea of the spine, we focused the areas, as mentioned, from working kind of north to south, where we have the research brain on the north end, and then this bridge, that occupiable bridge that works as a way for research to be more connected with the treatment happening, and also creates a gateway which kind of incorporates an earlier scheme you saw in a way to sort of do both. And then you can see how we terrace down, and as it gets further articulated, the idea would be that it's eroded in the sense that it is approachable. And as the volumes get further articulated, the idea is the large mass of the hospital can start to be carved away further to sort of approach that. Both sides, if you look at the north end, both sides are treated to sort of be a face to the new development as well as the river, and to open the views out to the bay. So here you can see from the river an icon on the south end, and this element that expresses directly across through the entirety of the development.
Thank you.
So the team here were going to do stuff in landscape, and I realized